Hey y'all, hey. Welcome to my channel. This is Back to the Basics. I'm Miss Parker. Okay, so I know. I think I just have to get used to recording. I think I am such a control freak or just have to get it right. Probably type A personality, borderline. And so I like to do a lot of research and all of this before I bring content. And then some things like I just can go off my head, off my dome, just from the training that I've had or conversations or indoor experience, which is always the best teacher, right? So I am working on just pressing record and just speaking. Okay. So those that don't know, my channel, I am just a YouTube content creator and highlighting things that you already know. Hopefully helping us get back to the basics, right? People been telling me to tell people to like, share, subscribe. So I'm telling y'all to like, share, and subscribe. Um, because I just really want to get the message across. And with you liking or disliking, and sharing and subscribing, it is just able to put the videos out in YouTube algorithm to be able to get the message across, because that's why we're here, right? Okay, so my topic today is, are we really prepared for what it is that we ask for, right? Once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you will then begin to see positive results. Period, point blank. This channel is really geared towards my ladies because, again, I'm a lady. Now, again, I can speak on things that I've heard men talk to me about, because anybody that knows me know anywhere I go, somebody got me hemmed up in the corner telling me their whole life story. It's just inevitable. And so, and more men than women. And so I'm quite knowledgeable what it is of what men are asking. And I'm very quite aware of what women are asking. I can really only speak from a woman's standpoint. So that's why this channel is really geared towards women. So I'm going to always speak to my ladies, especially my young ladies, because I know my older ladies, we have been kind of stuck in our ways, to say the least. And it's hard. It's hard talking to y'all. I mean, any little thing that I say, we gets offended, and we then begin to listen to respond instead of listen to understand. As long as we are coddling you and catering to you and hearing the things that you want to, saying the things that you want to hear, oh, it's fine. The moment that none of that is applied, Houston, we have a problem. But nonetheless, I'm up for the challenge. I'm here. So I just really wanted to speak to my ladies on, are you really prepared for what you're asking for? Like, again, so many of my women are so stuck in their ways. I remember talking to my bestie, and we were having a conversation. His thing was just finding a fit woman, right? Now, mind you, my bestie used to be 300 something pounds, and he's done the work and lost weight. He's asking for the same thing. Just a woman, even if you aren't there, but the steps ready to be there, do that, find a fit woman. So we looked up statistics. See, just what are statistics? It was 4 out of 5 African American women are obese. 4 out of 5. I said, wow, Bessie, that leaves 1 out of 5, and then half of them are batshit crazy, right? So your chances are slim to none. I'm so sorry, my love. Go overseas. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. And I know it's a sensitive subject. I know it is, because every time I've had this subject with some of my bigger sisters, they stopped talking to me. I ain't heard from them yet. Ever since we had the conversation, I ain't heard from them yet. I'm not saying that it is impossible, because there are some men out there that love big women. I'm just saying that your chances will go up if you are more fit in shape. Period, point blank. That's it, and that's all. I mean, for various reasons, for health reasons, for reproduction reasons, and simply, most important, attractiveness. I think a lot of my overweight sisters that are entertaining men sexually, they tend to put that with that's desired as far as desire to be in a relationship. But no, my love, their desire to have sex with you, and that's as far as it goes. And that's the reason why it goes there and it stays there, right? Because they don't see anything else beyond that. And it could be strictly just because of your weight. It could be other factors. But I guarantee you, I know a lot of overweight sisters that are very nice women that if they lost weight, can really snatch up a man. No BS, like on the real, right? And friendliness. Jeez. Friendliness. Smiling. I cannot tell you how important, how huge to smile is. Like even with my sisters that have children, like the type of work that I'm in, we do a lot of training. And so we've had a lot of child development training, and they had talked about this experiment they had of children expecting, not experiment, study, children expecting to walk into a room and a mother face light up. And then the question was posed, how many of your face lights up when your child walks into the room? Now we all know child's at different stages. You know, you got the baby stage, you got the toddler, you got the little kids, the preteens, teenagers, young adults, right? Some of them, I don't know about y'all, teenagers, yeah. And at the time I was going through that study, teenagers, I had a boy. Teenagers, yes. And I didn't realize that I wasn't smiling. My face didn't light up when he walked in the room. And so I tried it. And I immediately felt the tension in the house ease. I immediately he felt relieved. He felt comfortable. He felt secure. And that's what a lot of our men are missing. They don't know how to come at you. Like, I don't know if I come home, what type of attitude she gonna be in, what type of mood she gonna have. Like, you know, and it can, from your face lighting up when you see them and just smiling can change the atmosphere, can change the temperature in the room. Please don't take my word for it. Try it and see. Always tell people I do not know, you know, the end all be all situation. At the end of the day, I am just highlighting things that we already know, hoping that we can get back to the basics. Let me just make that disclaimer because I don't want anybody to take it and seriously. I'm saying smiling, it works. Friendliness also comes, you know, I equate friendliness with cooperativeness, with shut upness, trusting, being vulnerable, smiling, submission. And so many of my sisters are so triggered by this word submission, and I have the slightest idea. I am still making it make sense because all up and down my timeline on social media, all I hear is women say, I want a man to tell me what to do. I can't have a man that I tell what to do because it's not going to work if I run over him, right? This is all that you guys say. This is all up and down my timeline. And then in the same breath, you talk around and say, well, I ain't no slave. I ain't submission. Like, I don't understand. I am totally lost. I'm totally confused because submission is just yielding to the authority of a superior being. Period, point blank. It's nothing more, nothing less. It's not mean being a slave. It's not any of that. It is literally yielding to a superior being, as if my working women that are working. You yield to your supervisor because your supervisor is a superior being. You are then innately submitting, period. So again, make it make sense. Why are we fighting against the word submission? I understand if you just want to, the word submission just does something to you, want to do away with it. Okay, I say obey. Then there's a problem with that. So I'm saying there's no word that we can say that is going to make you feel comfortable if it's something you just don't want to do. And I'm here to tell you, my loves, that may be the reason why you don't or can't keep or can't marry a man. Now, this is what we're really talking about, and this is what the end game is. This is what we are doing all of this for. If we are really dating with intentions, which is really what the key thing is. Are you dating with intentions, or are you just dating just to date? Because if you're really serious about dating, it's like, what steps are you doing to ensure and make sure that you are in a proper position to receive whatever it is that you are asking from the universe? Like, who's to say that you find a good man but you haven't healed? Like, so many of our women are depressed and have anxiety issues because of the trauma that we have suffered, and our family have told us to sweep it under the rug, and we have gotten the proper help. Now, I personally believe in getting help through a spiritual leader, but if psychiatry is good for you, then by all means do that. Just to ensure, make sure, it's like I tell my patients, the body can't live without the mind, and the mind can't live without the body. So why get a checkup on your body and not get a checkup on your mind? Your mind has to be good too, so there's no harm in getting a checkup to make sure that you are right, to make sure that the things that you're feeling are heard, understood, and then how you can gain skills of doing things to help you get out of that funk, to help you change the thought process so you're not feeling the way that you're feeling. At the end of the day, our mental health, more than half of us are not even ready to be in a relationship mentally. Let's just talk about it. Yes, I know we could talk about the man. I know it seems one-sided, but I'm literally talking just to my ladies, my love. I am holding us accountable. There are enough men channels out there for the men to hold the men accountable. I am strictly speaking to us. Are we really mentally ready? Like, I think for some women to get triggered by the word submission, how can you go into a relationship wanting to submit to this man and you have a problem? You're triggered by the word submission mentally. Like, I don't understand it. When you want a man to tell you what to do, if that ain't a mental issue, somebody tell me, somebody help me in a real way. In a real way. I don't understand it, my loves. I say, at the end of the day, we as people, because clearly there are a lot of men that just really either don't want to go overseas, can't go overseas, or still believe in American Black love and really want to be with us. It's up to us to determine if we're ready to be in a relationship. Are we fully ready, mentally, spiritually, physically? Like, it's so many people that can't even be faithful. Like, I know a lot of women that, like, they are so damaged mentally that they rather cheat first, just in case the person cheat, so it doesn't affect them emotionally as much. Like, I know women like that. Like, women are thinking like that. Like, women are, I need to get out here and get this man before this man get me. And no way, oh, the same thing this man do, I can do too. And I'm like, pause. Either you choosing the wrong man, or something about you is attracting the same man. Period, point blank. It's a lesson you ain't learned. It's something you haven't learned about yourself that you need to self-improve to become a better version. That's the question. Are we the best versions of ourselves to be demanding the things that we want? Period, point blank. Are you fit? Are you friendly? Are you faithful? Cooperative, agreeable? Do you smile? Are you submissive? These things. Yet and still, we have a whole list of things that we want for our men. The man, it got to be this, it got to be that. Again, what are we bringing? That's the question. What are you bringing to? That's the reason why they asking, what are you bringing to the table? Right? Are you bringing attitude? Are you bringing your way and no way? Are you bringing, I can sometimes do that and sometimes I can't, depending on how I feel like it? You know what I'm saying? Like, if this man checks everything off your list, why are you upset if you don't check off his list? Why not make yourself better and then come back and say, okay, I did that. Now what? You guys are competitive anyway, right? In this work field. Why not be competitive for a man? Why are we the only race that feel that we don't have to compete for our man? I don't understand it. It's a competitive world. We up against other men. We up against the white man killing our men. We up against other races. We up against other black men telling our men to go find somebody else overseas. Like, it's, I don't know. It's a competition, baby. We dying out here, my loves. We are dying. And it's simply holy because we're not ready. I think we need to take a step back and get ready. And then not only that, teach our young women to be ready. Raise them to be wives. Teach them the things that we weren't taught. We were lied to. It wasn't okay to go out here and get your degree and all this other stuff. Because guess what? We ended up without a man. We ended up without a man. Yeah, I know all my sisters, they say, yeah, I could travel, I could do that. But you know what? Y'all want to travel with a man. You want to, rather that man is yours or not. Whether he's your boy toy for the night. You want to travel with him. You still want a man. You still want to lay up at night and still have a man, my loves. So let's just do it right. Let's just go back to the basics, how it was designed to be, and to our feminine, and get the man and the desired outcomes that we want. So, I leave you with this. This isn't a long video. Hey, 16 minutes. I did good. Oh, yeah, I should have said this. I think, a lot of women will say this. I think I'm afraid of being happy because whenever I get too happy, something bad happens. Again, let's go back to mental. Too many of us are damaged from past hurts and traumas that we haven't dealt with. We think we have, but really haven't given ourselves the time and the space, nor done the work that it takes required to get over that past trauma and hurt. Because it takes more than just alienating yourself from everybody. Believe me, it's some work you're going to do at the end of the day. Physically, emotionally, mentally, there's some things you need to do to get over that. So, yes, I'll leave you with this. You must be the change that you want to see in the world. It's like I tell my people all the time. Use your smile to change the world. Don't let the world change your smile. And I'll leave you with that. I hope that I sparked an interest, a conversation, something. Until next time, peace.